Hello, everybody. Welcome to a very special edition of Star Trek and Chill. Just kidding. It's Friday night. It's time to relax and party and be chill. You've earned it. It's Friday. It's never a special edition of Star Trek and Chill, except for today, because we have Uber artist JJ Lendl joining us. What's up, JJ? How you been?
I'm good. How is everybody doing tonight?
Great.
Awesome. So everybody at home, if there's even one of you that's like, who's JJ Lendl? You're about to find out, and it's going to blow your mind. I promise you will be shocked. It's incredible what this man does. Mm-hmm. So it's also incredible what Dr. Anne-Marie Siegel does. What's up, Anne-Marie?
Not much. Good day.
Special day.
I have to say I'm like super starstruck because I first heard about JJ Lendl like back in when I had only just discovered Greatest Generation. You were doing those like episode of the week posters for TNG, cool. And then when they started Deep Space Nine. Flash forward to when I found like Seventh Rule a little bit after Seventh Rule started. So I sent Aaron a message and I was like, hey, you have to see this guy JJ Lendl's like Frank. I think you had just done like Little Green Men. I was like, check out his amazing artwork. And then
Little
the rest
Green Men
is
is one of your best.
Yeah, that's how Aaron and I connected. Yeah.
And now I have like 20 shirts with your designs on them. and I'm a member of your Patreon. It's just amazing.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that, Anne-Marie.
Anne-Marie, I don't know what you did, but your audio just got way better a few seconds ago.
So,
good job.
I didn't realize the microphone wasn't all the way plugged. This is how excited I am.
Oh,
it's like, I can't be bothered with
right.
little things like technology. Yeah.
Speaking of technology, 3-time Emmy nominee, 1-time Emmy winner so far. Meteorologist Katie is here. She's a whiz with tech.
Somewhat. I once gave Armin Shimmerman tech support, so there's my badge.
Excellent. Melissa Longo is also here. Medium tech, I'd say. Pretty good.
Depends on the tech. I mean, I'm pretty good with a sewing machine.
Oh, see, I need that.
So
we should team up.
Yeah.
You know, my favorite tech is, oh, by the way, my name's Ryan T. Husk, and my favorite tech is Robotech.
Not tech decks?
No, but Melissa, I'm sorry. I think you were going to finish a thought about Robotech. Go ahead.
No, I was going to finish a thought about meeting JJ Lendl at San Diego Comic-Con with Aaron. He was so excited to meet you for the first time. And yes, he was in love with your Little Green Men poster. So, yeah.
Well, I was so moved to just to get to know him, and he was so gracious. And I remember, when that was, I think, 2019 Comic-Con, I believe. Yeah. And he had just done a panel for the DS9 documentary.
Yep.
And so I'm like, he's like, oh, he like spots me in the audience afterwards. He says, come around. Let's chat. And we go around to the back.
That's Aaron.
I find myself just swimming in DS9 cast members.
Yeah.
A little intimidating. But Aaron was so nice. And, we got a chance to chat and take some photos, and absolute highlight of the convention for me, without a doubt.
Yeah. Yeah. He was very excited about you.
I was twice as excited.
Work. Your amazing work.
You guys are so kind. I really appreciate that. My face is as red as Ryan's background right now.
So everybody at home, let's tell you very quickly what JJ Lendl here does. By the way, I'm so sorry. We should have mentioned, I'm also going to be doing a huge announcement about a really cool online store. You may guess that some things are being worn right now to mention that. Giant announcement coming up shortly, and it's all related. First and foremost, and in the live chat, let us know, do you love the shirts we're wearing? We're all wearing different shirts, but they're all cool.
Mine's like a 15-year-old Star Trek shirt, by the way. You can barely make out their heads anymore.
Love it. I do see the Star Trek there, though. So check this out. Just to get a hint, here's a hint of JJ Lendl, everybody at home. Check this out. You can just hop over to his Twitter page. First thing, click on media and look at this.
Awesome.
Amazing.
These are all of his creations. This is like from the episode from like yesterday, right, JJ?
I made it this morning. Yeah.
Oh my God.
No, you
That's
did
the other
Whip that out
not.
real quick.
So fast.
This morning?
Yes.
I did. Yeah.
Oh,
I didn't get to see the episodes ahead of time. And so
Rachel
I
Garrett.
watched it last night when I had a chance after I put the baby to bed, and then woke up this morning and took about an hour and put a print together.
He knocked this out in
Ow.
an hour.
Ryan, good
This is-
eye. That Rachel.
this
Garrett
is-
one.
Bro.
So rude that this man has this much talent. That's not fair.
I just don't have a lot of
Hey.
time on my hands, so I have to work fast. That's the secret.
Holy crap.
Amazing.
It's fun, you know, once you come up with a concept, it's just a matter of execution, and the longer you do it, the faster you can execute.
So good.
Which
Look
which
at that.
program do you like to use for your art?
Mainly Photoshop these days, and I also do, you know,
Oh
traditional
my.
work. There's a couple there. Oh yeah, that was for the anniversary the other day.
It's so
Unbelievable.
beautiful.
Thank you.
So beautiful.
Yeah, if you're not familiar with my work, my main specialization are vintage style movie posters. I
Amazing.
do a lot of stuff for Trek, but I do stuff for other franchises like the X-Files and the Mandalorian.
You're officially licensed on some of those, right?
Yeah, I do. I worked for Lucasfilm for Star Wars and Indiana Jones, and then did stuff for the X-Files for years when it was with Fox, before Disney grabbed.
Yeah,
Star Trek needs to
X-Files
wake
stuff.
up. These are
I'm still shocked that Star
That's
Trek
just
is
insane.
not throwing
And then
a
the
ton of
crazy thing
money at
is-
you.
Exactly.
Well,
The crazy thing is, like, the producers and the directors retweet your stuff who are on the current shows. Like,
I know,
don't
it's so
even what's
funny.
going on.
And you know, I do some official Trek stuff. I've done a ton of official stuff for IDW Comics. And I have done some prints in the past for the shows in general. But these episode prints that I do, they're a passion project of mine. So I put these together in my free time. I think of them as warm-ups for other work, but you know, I'm just such a big
Warm-ups?
Star Trek fan.
I love that one.
My
It's so
gosh.
There's one of
pretty.
my Star Wars pieces there from
Amazing.
Phantom Menace. So this is for Quantum Leap, the new version of the show.
yeah.
I've seen this
Ooh.
going up everywhere. This
And if
is
I
like
can-
showed
Beautiful.
everywhere.
If you don't mind me plugging something here.
Yeah, please.
So this is a print for the newest episode called Let Them Play. And for this print, which is available in my shop now, all proceeds from the print I'm donating to the Trevor Project, which is a nonprofit that supports LGBTQ youth. So the episode is focused on a high school transgender girl who is playing on her basketball team, and it's a really great episode, and it's very timely. And so, if anybody's interested in the print and wants to support a really great nonprofit, the Trevor Project, you can head to my shop at jjlendl.com/shop and grab
Which
one
we'll
of
be
those.
showing shortly too. And look at
Yeah.
Ernie Hudson, the Ghostbuster himself,
Yes.
Winston. I did not realize that. He's in this
Yeah.
episode.
Yeah, it's
That's so cool.
Are you guys familiar with the original version of Quantum Leap?
Oh
Yeah.
my gosh, yes.
Oh, yeah.
I love
Oh,
Scott
boy.
Bakula.
All right, don't
Oh.
sleep on this revival because it's good. It
Yeah.
is
Is it really?
not a reboot. It is a
Mhm.
sequel. It's a continuation of the
Ooh.
original show,
Oh,
Like
and
that.
it's got the same
Yeah.
spirit. This is one of my official pieces for Lucasfilm that I did for the prequel trilogy. So I've done prints like this for each of the mainline Skywalker saga movies.
Wow.
And most of them are sold out at this point, unfortunately. But I've got some new ones coming out. In fact, there's one that's going to be announced probably within the next couple of days for Rogue One.
Like, your prints literally make me want to watch these the shows
I
that
know,
don't watch.
it's
That's
amazing.
the idea.
It's amazing.
That's why Star Trek should be like, we
one
need
day
to
I'm going to start watching
cost this guy a lot of
X-Files and
money.
it'll be because of you. Yeah.
oh, it's so good. You should
Awesome.
watch
I don't know.
X-Files. It's
I don't know how I wasn't following you before, but click.
It's me. I think I'm following you actually. I have to make sure.
Yay.
So this is when I'm based in Ohio. That's me in much warmer climates a couple of weeks ago when I was in Florida for an event.
Hmm. And the shirt to
Oh,
prove it.
And the shirt to prove it. I went full Florida.
All right.
Florida.
Let's show everybody really quickly your website. Everybody in the live chat, while we're doing this, let us know. What do you think? Are you like, I don't really like awesome sci-fi stuff. What's the big deal? What am I doing here? I'm
Yes,
lost.
because everyone in that comment section will say that.
And
That is
while you're
sci-fi
doing that,
show.
I
while
won't
you're
look. I
doing
can't
that,
read it.
tell us what you're drinking.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
so sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true.
I've got a 0 sugar lemon Snapple tea.
Oh, what's the
Nice.
fact?
Oh, that's it. I don't know. I always forget to read them.
Oh
We're gonna
my
find
God.
out.
The
Are you
fact.
ready?
Yeah,
There
then the
is
poll
a
can be as
museum.
true or not.
There is a museum of strawberries in Belgium.
Sounds
Oh, the
true.
fact.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the fact.
it.
So if
I
you're
thought you meant
unaware,
like the fat
every
content. I was
Snapple-
like, in a beverage?
every Snapple has a real fact on the bottom of the lid. This is fact
Mhm.
number 716.
Hmm.
There is a museum of strawberries in Belgium.
Wait a
Do with
minute.
that
I thought,
information
museum.
what
I thought they're like a thing. I thought it's a thing where sometimes they're not real, and then you have to like research it. Is that
See?
an urban legend?
Yeah.
I'm
Urban
gullible. I will just believe it.
I'll be gaslit by a Snapple can any day.
Right, there you go.
Anne Marie,
Is
what
it
are you
real? Is it
drinking?
not?
What do you think?
Oh, you're
White
having a
Claw.
watermelon White Claw.
Actually, black cherry, but yeah,
And that's okay.
yeah. And Neelix and chili.
In the
do
solo
you-
cup? Is that what I'm seeing?
Yeah. So like
Okay.
for the pandemic, they were out of dish. Like there was a shortage in New York of soap, including dish soap, because everybody was washing their hands with it.
Mhm.
And then the only amount of cups you could order was like a gross.
Oh my gosh.
Ew.
So I'm still going through solo cups.
I
So
love it.
everybody at home, let us know what you are drinking, what you're thinking, and where you're watching in from, calling in from, typing in
Mhm.
from. Where are you right now? Thanks for saving us, Melissa. Totally forgot. The first thing we're supposed to do, we're also starstruck.
Exactly.
I was
Katie, what are
ready.
you
I was ready. I
You
had
were.
mine right
Yeah.
here.
I wasn't. What are you drinking today, Katie?
Well, I
And?
have my my normal water as per usual, but I also have a bucket of
Ooh.
340 pieces of double bubble. And so this has really affected the flavor. And it's only like it's $8 on Amazon. So
Whoa.
Check
That's
it to see if
amazing.
Odo's in there. I bet Odo's in there. I bet every time you take a bite, he's like, oh, that hurts.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Put some googly eyes on there.
Like-
and it's an Odo.
for 10 seconds each piece, you could get a decent amount of joy from that amount of bubble.
Melissa Longo, what are you drinking today, by the way?
I am drinking water.
Heard of
but
it.
Out of my specially made by Melissa tumbler.
Love
thing.
it.
Beautiful. I'll tell y'all what I'm drinking. A lot of times I'm like going to have something fun, like a root beer. Or sometimes I'm going to be like, you know what? I'm going to join Anne Marie and we're going to White Claw it up. We're going to go watch Sex in the City and get our toes done and drink White Claws or whatever.
Yeah, that's
right?
my favorite part about the Neelix and Chill shirt, by the way. It's like the same thing as Sex in the City, which is really on brand for Neelix.
So,
Really.
but today's very different because today is kind of a marathon. I mean, we're just doing convention stuff for days and days and days. So I'm like, I just need to have something healthy. So I'm going to have a nice, delicious naked juice. Yum.
Oh, yum.
And I'm going to drink the shit out of it with my
Those are
mouth.
good. Those are good.
That's an interesting way to put it.
I mean, I don't know if the mouth is going to drink it, but the mouth is going to open it for like what the esophagus
Yeah,
and
that
the
would like
not
clog
the
an
larynx.
IV.
The mouth is where you taste it,
Yeah.
and naked juice tastes yummy.
I didn't know we had so many medical doctors in the show.
We have
It's
one.
amazing.
Everybody else just pretends. Dr. Anne Marie Siegel, Trekkie MD. She's a real doctor.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Okay,
And
so
almost
everybody at
Larry never
home,
check.
Aw.
Orlando, Florida, zero
Wow.
sugar strawberry hibiscus margarita here. Wow, Kimber Spores knows how to
Whoa.
live.
A lot of stuff.
Lunar says Vancouver, Canada, nut brown rail ale. I am not touching that one for a second. I gotta.
Amazing.
Wow, he's
All right, maybe a few seconds. So nut brown rail ale. No, okay, we got to move on. We're almost. We gotta. Pendleton,
Wow.
Oregon, watching from Chesapeake, Virginia, and drinking a sweet tea. Yum. Sailor Marge says, I love Double Bubble. Remember the first Cheech and Chong movie? When they meet, Cheech sees Chong on the road, and Chong is like pretending to dress, sexy, and then Cheech pulls a U-turn and goes, "Hey, Double Bubble," and that's how they meet. He called him Double Bubble. I just remembered that.
I don't even know what that movie is.
Up in
Cheech and
smoke.
Chong, Katie.
Katie. She's
I mean,
so
I have
young.
time now to watch. Just send it my way.
Cheech and Chong. This hurts.
When was it made?
Like late 70s or early 80s.
Okay, so I have an
Mhm.
excuse of age.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
You're
it was-
aging yourself.
But I watched it
Mike.
in the 90s.
Yeah. Pretty sure it was made really long time ago, before I was born. But
Yeah,
I could
Could
be wrong.
be. Might be
Huh.
70s. Everybody at home, tell us when the first Cheech and Chong movie was made. And right now they're thinking, I could Google it just as fast as you could, bro.
Yeah.
We do have-
Race.
We do have one other order of business that the live chat reminded me about, which is the Lappy Awards guessing. And when those are like when the contest closes.
You're right. We have way too much stuff. Okay.
And then we're back
so-
to just talking about amazing.
Well,
art
everybody,
and
we've got
shirts.
10 minutes left with JJ Lendl.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to focus on that. Then we're going to talk about the Lappy Awards guessing, the Star Trek Awards show. Then we also have a programming note to tell everybody of a little bit of a change after this. We've got a couple changes. Things have been wild lately. So let's get back to business here. 1978, Kimber Spore says, thank you, Kimber McGee.
Aw.
Spore. Okay, JJ, I want to look at your website real quick,
Go
if
for
that's
Yes.
okay with y'all.
Show me where to spend my
Yeah.
money.
Exactly. Hey, you get it. Okay, let's maybe go
Check
to
out the
actually,
portfolio. Go ahead, check
yeah,
out the
that's
portfolio.
first. You're right. Look at this.
Such a pretty website.
Oh my
Like
goodness.
Thank
aesthetically
you.
pleasing.
I designed it myself.
I would expect
Folder.
nothing less.
But look
So
at
each one of those is a
Oh.
link to a sub portfolio of different work.
Aw.
Oh my goodness.
I
Ooh,
So
know.
Marvel.
you're gonna see some stuff for Marvel. I've been doing some official fine art prints for the MCU, which is part of the reason I was down in Florida, because they had those in Disney for the International Arts Festival. Those are my prints for Strange New Worlds. And actually I'm wearing one of them on my shirt right now.
Yes.
Let's
Oh,
see
that's
it.
Cool.
Here, I'll show you.
Strip.
Here.
Show it
So this
off.
was for the
That's
Flappy
funny.
note here. So we've got this repeating motif all the way down. I will
Oh
unzip
my
it.
gosh.
There we go. Yes.
I love that.
And so
Amazing.
I did episode prints for each one of those 10 episodes for season 1. And as
Let's
long as
look
I have
at
time,
them.
I'll keep it going.
We're
for
huge
season-
Strange New Worlds fans. So
Yes.
let's check this out. So this was
good.
episode 1, right?
You've got it.
And so it's probably all in order. Children of the Comet. That's right. That was 2.
And so the music that is making up the tail of the comet is the actual song that
I was just looking at it. Like,
Wow, look at you.
yeah, that's epic.
It's fun, part of what, when I start conceiving of a design, and I'm in like the comp stage or the thumbnail stage, it's a lot of research. And a lot of that is reference photos. When I'm doing something from an episode, sometimes that's looking at promotional photos. Sometimes it's actually going through the episode and taking screen caps. And sometimes it's stuff like that. Or if I want to lift a detail, then I can do some extra research and try to integrate it.
Look how
Spock-a-muck.
amazing that Spock-a-muck.
This is the best
I
one of all
love
time. Look
that.
at this. Look at this.
I love that.
That was a fun one.
Epic.
Yeah, it's a
A
challenge.
comedy of manners. This guy is
Oh.
brilliant.
It's a fun challenge to try to match the tone of an episode. And with Star Trek, everybody thinks of it as a sci-fi show, but actually the tone from episode to episode can be very different. And
Totally.
Star Trek likes to ape other genres a lot. And so this one, all I could think of was, it was very much a comedy of errors or comedy of manners. And so I just sort of leaned into that sort of zany look. Whereas this episode had a
Beautiful color.
completely different tone.
Love
This
that
was more of
too.
like a submarine warfare episode in many ways. And so I leaned into that as well. And again, just finding details from the episodes.
Oh god.
I could go to an art exhibit of all your things and I would spend the day
Mhm.
there. Like,
That's very
oh
kind.
my gosh. I'm glad I bought the large monitor for my computer because now I can zoom in.
This one was fun. Yeah, sometimes it's simple.
Ooh,
Oh yeah,
the Elysian
so
Kingdom, great one.
I don't think I have it
Feels like
on
the
the
cover
site.
of a book.
It's the
Mhm.
it's meant to be like the cover of a children's picture book.
It looks
Yeah.
like it. Yeah.
And I actually did a full version of this where I created the back cover and the spine, which is somewhere online, but I guess I don't have it on this portfolio page.
You know what would be so
Wow.
cool is if you did that and then you printed out the script and you just made like a book bound script of the episode. Oh, that'd be so
Absolutely.
cool.
Mhm.
I mean, I'd love to just do the
Oh.
book in that style, in
Mhm.
that sort of mid-century
Yes.
modern style. I think that would be fun.
Ugh, you just
Oh,
like
this
have
was a
all
fun
these
one.
styles so down. I love it.
Mhm.
Oh wow.
Well, and it captures the tone so well. Like that feels cold, like they're on ice. It captures the tone so well of the episode.
Thank you. Yeah, and a
Mhm.
lot of it is just a lot of it's color and palette, and there's so many things that you can do to try to really switch the vibe of a piece.
Mhm.
So that very much is where I start. And as you can see, I work in a lot of different styles depending on the subject matter. So it's nice to have that flexibility too, because if a certain piece of material calls for a certain look, I can sort of dip into my toolbox and try to emulate it.
Mhm.
So cool.
Oh,
A Quality of Mercy, which is hugely and widely regarded as a fantastic episode. I agree. Shockingly good.
Oh yeah, probably my favorite of the season.
Wow.
And so this one was fun. I tried to do a lot of things with this one in particular because, I wanted to have the two pikes
yeah.
face to face, but then I wanted to be sort of a specter of death over it. So tried to create
Yeah.
the skull effect while still maintaining the station.
Oh no, Anne Marie
I
sees
like-
Bob's Burgers.
I
Her
love
face
Turkey.
just
Bob's
lit up.
Burgers
Oh,
so
no.
much.
Oh yeah,
my
I click on
God.
that. I did
love
3
this
prints for
one.
Fox for Bob's Burgers. A couple of the holiday episodes and then the outside.
Yeah.
Outdoors. Oh
So
my
how does
God,
that
that's so
come
good.
about, JJ? Does Fox just call you? What's the deal here? How does this
So,
happen?
I'll get into it a little bit. So most fine art prints, or actually most products that you're going to find out and about that you can buy for different properties, aren't sold directly by the studio. In some cases that they are, but generally things are going to be licensed through other companies that specialize in things like art and clothing. And so for those Bob's Burgers prints, I was working with the official Fox Animation licensee, which is Acme Archives. And so I had a relationship with them already because I'd done a ton of X-Files stuff for Fox. And I guess the folks at Bob's liked my X-Files stuff. And so they
have
coordinate
taste.
through Acme, and then that makes a connection. And so I ended up doing 3 of those before that license expired. That's the other thing that you have to watch out for as well, because licensing is usually through contracts, and so it might expire with one company and another licensee can pick it up.
How did you choose those 3 episodes? And then we'll get off the subject of Bob's Burgers.
Oh boy,
I
I thought we did. I tried my best.
We're never getting rid of it.
Best.
The 3 episodes of Bob's Burgers. So my my editor at my publisher sent me a list of episodes that they thought might be good fits, and I chose out of those. And I think I had another comp for a 4th episode, and I'm blanking on the title of the episode. If you're a huge Bob's Burger fan, maybe you'll know. So the climax of the episode featured a sinkhole in the middle of the kitchen.
The shark one.
The shark one, yes.
Yep.
So it was like a
It was
Jaws.
like Jaws.
It was kind of like a Jaws homage poster for that one.
Amazing.
But I put some comps together, and then usually it's a process. So I'll suggest some designs. The publisher and the licensor, they'll sort of pick and choose which ones they like best, and then I'll do a full draft. and then there's a notes process. And sometimes it can be really short, like everybody's on the same page, and sometimes it can be very long and drawn out, and you're making lots of changes.
Drawn out.
Sometimes that's good. Yeah,
So
sometimes
cool.
it can get the piece to where it needs to be. So I try to stay
So
positive.
we only got you for
Amazing.
a couple more minutes here, JJ. So
If you need to
everybody,
keep me a little longer, that's okay, Ryan, because I know
Okay.
you've got a lot to talk about. It's all good.
I just want to make sure everybody, thank you.
You
I want to make
can't
sure everybody
escape.
knows it's jjlendl.com.
Right.
We'll add that in the live chat and in the description box below. There's no E at the end. JJ Lendl.
I know you want to put an
Nope.
E at the end. I tell people my last name is the word end with an L on either side is a good way to remember.
Oh,
It begins and ends with an L.
Yes.
It sounds, I mean, the spelling makes me think it's like Norwegian or something like that, something Scandinavian.
It's like Austro-Czech. There's only one other Lendl
over
that I
there.
know of outside of my immediate family, and he was a famous tennis player, Yvonne Lendl, who was really big in the game in the 80s. So I have no idea if we're actually related. I've not seen any inheritance from that or anything like that. So
Well, I think I'm related to Nolan Ryan. So
there you go.
Oh
maybe
my
maybe that's a thing.
Speaking of baseball,
I know, who knew? Real quick, Robert Kaiser out in Austria. Let us know, is Lendl a last name that you recognize out in Austria?
Yeah,
When
I
you
would
go
love
say
to
hi
know
to
that.
Max Grodenchik.
Yeah.
Okay, so website, check that out. You can commission JJ or just heap praise on him and share all of his stuff everywhere so people will become more aware. And Star Trek finally says, all right, we gotta bring this guy on.
Eve England commissioned her birthday party invitations from JJ Lendl.
Yes.
Which looked amazing.
That
I
was
wish we had a
fun. That was
picture
a
right
fun
now.
little commission. Yeah, that was cool.
Do you happen to have
Well, I don't know
that
if it has,
design
like, her
on you real quick,
information on it.
JJ? Is it?
Eve's here. I can share my screen, right? Let me see here.
In a mom. Now you can.
Okay,
Look
let me
at
see.
that with the click of a button.
All right, I am now a co-host. All right, taking over this show.
I'm so scared right
And
now.
I think
Super
like
neat.
Sue Gruner in the chat also commissioned an Enterprise piece of art. We're all like,
Oh, yeah.
fans,
Yes,
clearly.
yes. And I really appreciate those commissions. Usually they're just such great fun. And starving artist is a real thing, folks. So it's always nice to get commissions. I'll share the piece that I did. Is that showing up for everybody?
Yes.
Ah,
1981. Oh my goodness. Donkey Kong.
Now we're aging, Eve. Yeah, so this was fun. So this was actually loosely based on a series that I had done called Year in Film, where I did some
Clash of the Titans.
I pulled a lot of film
yeah.
iconography into this sort of typographical form. And for this, it was specifically stuff that she loved from the year of her birth. So
And the Necronomicon, right?
yeah,
Yes.
you got the Necronomicon from
Yes.
the Evil Dead. You've got an
Wow.
MTV audio cassette. That's the Statue of Liberty head from Escape from New York.
Yeah.
Superman. You've got
Best.
Raiders of the Lost Ark. You've got
Wow.
Donkey Kong. You've got the space shuttle. That's the little owl from Clash
Yeah.
of the Titans.
Oh, that
Love
little
him.
cutie.
Yeah.
like
Little
the design
stinker.
on this with the Statue of Liberty is like the hole in the 9. It's just so
Yep.
brilliant.
Got it.
Mhm.
Oh
It's
my gosh,
fun.
I love
It's
it.
fun. All right.
Mhm.
I'll stop sharing. I'll give the show back to you, Ryan.
Aw.
You're in charge.
Okay, so I got to
Much
get back to
responsibility.
work. So everybody, we keep dancing around it. We mentioned baseball, commissioning JJ.
Yes.
He mentioned how fun it is. Sometimes he gets really fun commissions. He didn't say specifically me, but I know that's what he was thinking the whole time, probably, hopefully.
Mhm.
So some of you may know that this weekend I'm opening up a Star Trek shop. I commissioned JJ to do some designs. Some of us are wearing those designs, and you can get them since it's all being put together this weekend. You can get everything all weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and this Monday for 25% off with the VTC4 discount code. Here's one of the shirts. Look at this. So imagine, there's a lot to explain here. Imagine
So good.
that you've got baseball teams throughout the Star Trek universe, right? Like the Logicians, right? The Vulcans had the Logicians on Deep Space Nine, and there was the Deep Space
The
Nine
London
Niners.
Kings, they can't play themselves.
The London Kings, exactly. They need to play other teams. So one of the thoughts was creating a line of Star Trek baseball shirts that are like places, and they are in canon, right? So for example, the team in San Francisco, this is the SF, what would the team in San Francisco be? Of course, they would be the San Francisco Cadets, right? Because that's where Starfleet Academy is. So check this out, right? You can see that.
That's so cool.
So cool.
And, you got the designs on the sleeves and all that. So this is, imagine if it was the baseball team, it would be the official gear of that baseball team. It kind of looks like the Cardinals or the Giants. Looks very official. Check out what Melissa's wearing.
It looks so official. It's crazy.
It practically
I
is.
actually thought it was a real baseball team when you were wearing it earlier.
That's what's so cool, you guys. You can let your nerd flag fly. You could say, walk around with these baseball teams, and some people will just think it's just baseball teams. Or if you never watch any sports, and everybody's always like, who's your favorite baseball team? You could say, the San Francisco Cadets. That's it.
It's a deep cut.
Check out what
Star
Melissa's
Trek.
wearing. This one is freaking gorgeous.
I love this shirt.
The Decor
So
Province Majors.
My gosh.
Wait,
Melissa likes Kira?
She's okay.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
And it's so cozy. It's soft and it's cozy, and I love this shirt, and it feels like I'm wearing a real sports shirt.
You are.
It's a nice baseball cut too.
Yeah,
I think-
kept the line.
Yes.
I think
love
Anne Marie
this. It's
said it
actually
best when
navy
she
blue.
said, when Anne Marie said, it's like a big warm hug from Star Trek. It's like Star Trek's giving her a hug. So, by the way, everybody, the shop is called Star Trek and Chill. So you can go to StarTrekandChill.com and it'll be all up on there eventually. But for now, it's just on Shopify, and it's being moved over, imported to Star Trek and Chill, just like this show. That's why we wanted to make the big announcement today. Star Trek and Chill. Check out Anne Marie's shirt that she's wearing here.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let's see.
Anne Marie really doesn't want to show it.
No, I can't back up anymore because I'm against the wall.
Look at that. It says Neelix and Chill. He's sipping on some tea.
Leola root tea is my headcanon.
And he's patting on the little this was the thing. So this is what's so cool about JJ, right? Is he doesn't judge, at least not, he doesn't show that he's judging. Like when he sends back an idea and I was like, that's cool. I was like, but can you make Neelix a little more suggestive, like showing his toes and pat? And he wasn't like, okay, you weird guy. He was like, you got it.
I don't have questions.
I got it.
Speaking of suggestive.
I just want to say this was such a fun project on so many levels, because one, I think Ryan and I both, we love baseball, and I love.
I was so glad you did, by the way.
And I love the history behind team logos and names, and to be able to take some of that, and it's just so fun to research, like I was talking about earlier, and to try and create something that looks authentic but is 100% Trek inspired. Was so cool. And then the the Ann Chill stuff, just
so cool.
pure geeky fun to put those together. And again, to find the right vibe for each design.
Like this one, can I show this one? Hold
please.
This one up. Oops.
Yes. Oh no, the green screen.
It doesn't.
No.
I don't like the way this one looks. Oh, there it is.
There it
I
is.
need that one.
Yes.
Stem bolt and chill.
Chill. And they're
That
sitting
would be
on
a
a
bigger
stem
version of
bolt.
that.
It's
Awesome.
it's
Little
brilliant.
feet hanging
And
out.
yeah, I know. And then Jake's hands are brilliant. And then Nog's face.
Yeah, I wanted them to just be in mid conversation and to try to it's like you're walking into a room and
Yeah.
you're sort of interrupting them mid joke.
Well, and it feels like they're dangling off of the promenade.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
Exactly. Right.
Oh,
This is the
so
cutest damn
sweet.
thing ever.
You
I
really
love the way you
captured
captured
Jake's
the
shirt.
mannerisms.
Yes.
Jake's
Exactly.
shirt.
You know, Jake's some of his outfits are wacky, especially in the earlier seasons. So it was fun to
Zany.
have some fun with that. Yeah. And I gotta say, Ryan, like, you know, this is your brainchild, and I'm just so glad that that I had the opportunity to take part in it, because you know, as you can imagine, doing freelance work, sometimes you get, you know, interesting ideas that come your way that you have to find a way to execute. And these ideas were just, it was just such a pure joy to sort of take them and extrapolate from them and find ways to execute them in a way that would be true to your sort of vision
Thank
for
you.
these shirts. So
Well,
thank
that-
you.
You made Neelix and Chill into a candle
Oh,
Come
yeah.
on. Well, who wouldn't?
with that.
All right.
I didn't
Anyone
know
who
about
wants a
that. I'm out.
I
fancy
guess we'll
date
skip
night,
ahead. I guess we'll
date
skip
night
ahead
with that
to this.
candle.
Well, that makes me
Uh,
think of another episode of Star Trek that maybe
Right.
needs its
That's
own
coming soon.
candle
Well,
artwork.
Yes.
Check this out.
Find a way to make the wick like
If
green.
you
Oh,
want that special night, you want to set
So
the
is
mood.
this
Brilliant.
Neelix foot scented, I assume?
Oh my
Candle?
gosh.
It's in between the
It's
toes
Leola
scented.
root.
Oh, perfect.
oh god.
Perfect.
I'm just kidding. It smells like wonderful magic. I don't know. Fill in the blank.
Oh,
Something
my
good.
word.
Hand is saying, "Come sit by me."
Come on.
Pat, pat. Yep.
Yeah.
That's my new pickup move.
Oh
So,
my gosh.
but just to finish up on that, JJ, this was something I've been wanting to do for years, and I've always been kind of ruminating about it and taking notes on stuff, but I kind of was like, whenever I have time. And so this was something I was going to do, you know, one of those things that you're going to do no matter what, right? And obviously you were at the top of the list of somebody that I needed to commission for this, because I've seen all your art. And, you know, that's the thing with everybody, when you're looking for somebody to commission, you kind of want to see somebody that's going to work well, not just professionally, not just skill wise, but also that can kind of share a vision or a passion for something. And I thought you'd like baseball. I thought I remember hearing that or seeing that or something sports, but I was so glad to find out that you did. I was like, oh, thank God. So I don't have to like explain, we'll see when
Like
this,
you did to
know,
me when you were like, this is like the Milwaukee Brewers and I'm from Wisconsin and I didn't know that their mitt
Yeah.
is the shape of an M&B.
Oh.
Well, a lot of people don't even know that. Even
Yeah.
sports fans don't know that.
Makes so
Right.
much more sense now.
Yeah. But anyway, so JJ, it was a lot of fun working with you, because when I'm telling you this stuff, and you know, you never know if somebody's just faking it just to be nice, but you seemed like you're like, yeah, I get, you know, like you were really getting the ideas and the vision and getting excited about it, because it's fun as hell, it seems. I think it's fun.
Absolutely. And, you know, and the other side of that is, so it's sort of like a Venn diagram for a project like this. You want to have some, you know, understanding of baseball and how that works and how the logo systems works and all that stuff. But then you need to have that Trek knowledge too, to be able to thread the needle for it to feel like it connects to that world and the mythology. So yeah, I felt like it was right up my alley. So I am glad that I was at the top of your list, because I would have been
Nobody
very
would have done it as
disappointed
good.
if I would have seen these
So fun.
come out in another form and not had a chance to take a crack at them. So thank you.
Me too. I would have been disappointed because it wouldn't have been as good. So thank you. But so real quick, let's show this website. Oh, JJ, do you need to run off, or do you want to take a quick look at the website before
Let's
we
take
go?
a look. Yeah, I'm good. Yeah, we're good. Absolutely.
Okay.
The
So
baby's
check this
sleeping.
out.
Yeah, we need to make, I saw that the website has an option to make like kids and baby and toddler sizes of things. I'm like, oh my gosh, does JJ Lendl's daughter need one?
Yes. Oh, I'd love that.
So obviously you've got, now this is not completed. We're still building the site, but as you can see, you've got Neelix and Chill for all like your beach wear. You can go to Ryza and
The gym.
hang out. The gym, there's gym wear. This is one of my favorites. I was wearing that
Love
yesterday.
that.
You have to point out how it's actually the action figure of Jake that was
And he's
sold, like, in
waving.
the 90s.
Yeah, that's the Playmates Jake figure.
Oh my gosh. It's just
Amazing.
incredible.
So cool.
He's waving.
Let me see. So,
I love the default on the prune juice and chill is oxblood black.
I did that on purpose. Yes, I love that. I was like, we
Awesome.
gotta
Oh,
find
yeah, that pops.
Attention
That's
to
great.
detail.
where to go. Where's the prune juice and
I
chill?
think it's
there it
third
is.
row
There.
down. There he is.
Yeah. So yeah, the actual color is oxblood black. So it's kind of like this super dark reddish. And this one is gorgeous. I believe, Katie, you have
I
this
do.
design.
But with one hand, I can't hold it up well. So
But it's a great
it
color
looks good.
too.
Well, it looks like the color is popping. That's great. It's so nice to see them,
Yes.
in the flesh.
Exactly.
I
Seeing them
also
on your
saw
screen is one
pictures
thing.
from the PICARD premiere in LA, and Shar was wearing this one with a blazer to dress it up. Which was
Yes.
just-
Nice.
It's stunning.
This is Katie's right here. So everybody, when you
Heather
click on this thing, you can choose from so many different colors over here. So don't rip yourself off. Make sure you're checking out everything. Don't screw up your experience. You're going to be building your own shirt, basically. Look at that. You can
Soft
choose
cream.
all these different
Love it.
options.
The names are amazing.
Mhm.
That's the and chill line. Neelix and chill, prune juice and chill.
Oh my gosh,
Risa and
PICARD.
chill.
Nice
Risa,
and chill. That
Okay,
one.
but this
With
is
the
my
candle.
favorite color right
Yeah.
here.
I like totally choked on my water when I saw that the
Oh,
first
no.
time.
Dave Gregory
That's what
like,
Anne-Marie's
left a
wearing.
comment on my post, and he goes, his legs go on for days.
Yeah.
Mhm,
Yeah, they do.
mhm.
It's fun to to work on these and stare at Patrick Stewart's bare legs for
Yes.
the
You
better
did
part of an
not.
hour.
You really captured the essence.
You've got to do
Oh
your
my
research. You've
Yeah.
got to
Gosh,
do
you
your
were so
reference
dedicated.
research.
So let's let Darth Shui
Your
in
wife
real
walked
quick
and just
because
It's for work. It's for work.
I swear the guy wanted legs and toes wiggling
it's not my
close
choice.
up on the toes.
Suggestive stares.
So we've got our
Well,
buddy
his
Darth
feet
Shui
are
joining real
very
quick.
elegant.
Yeah, it's
So that,
the feet.
JJ, if you want to
Cancer
see
feet.
another one of your creations, Darth is here. What's
Oh,
up,
yeah.
Darth? What have you
Yeah,
got?
not
he's
much,
in-
but,
look at
hey.
this.
Oh,
Hey,
my
speak of the
gosh.
devil.
Oh, on a
Ooh.
baseball
Organ.
shirt.
It looks great on the baseball
Nice.
shirt.
Look how
Wow.
sexy that is.
Wait, is this why you were doing laundry earlier?
Gorgeous.
Clean shirts.
Darth pulls a lot of people with that shirt, let me tell you. Anyway,
Looks
well,
great.
JJ, we'll let you go now, but we really appreciate you joining in the fun. Everybody go check out jjlendl.com and follow him at jjlendl and retweet all of his stuff so that everybody finds out more about him and his skills.
Thank you. And thank you, everybody, for all your kind words. And this is a lot of fun. I love Star Trek. I love Star Trek people. They're the best fan base that there is. And
True.
hopefully I can come back again and we can have some more fun on a Friday, okay?
Totally.
Yes.
You were reading that fact off of Snapple when you said they're the best fans in the world, right?
That's fact number one. And that is a real one.
All right. Thanks, JJ. We'll see you
Thanks,
soon.
folks. Take care.
Bye.
Later.
Oh my gosh.
Well, Darth,
Love JJ.
Thanks for playing with
Yeah,
us. You want to hang out
yeah.
for a few minutes and see the rest of the store? Or do you need to go do some more laundry?
Yeah, what do you, oh, sure, yeah.
It's like, is this how you lean in on people when you got your shirt on?
Yeah.
Ooh. So there's like some
Yes.
questions in the live chat.
Mhm.
With people like wondering when to order, if they should order now versus wait for more designs, or like, what would your
Well,
recommendation be?
This was what I would recommend is that the store was not fully completed yet, but we wanted to kind of just launch it right now in Star Trek and Chill Virtual Trek Con 4. So there will be more designs coming up. So what I would say is, if you see a shirt or a candle that you like, or a candle that a loved one would like, or a candle that I would say just get it because you've got the promo code VTC4 right now for 25% off for today and the next 3 days only, and it's going to end. So you might as well just jump on that, or maybe wait a couple days and see if there are a couple more things that go up. But if you see something you like, get it now, because this is when the deal is going to be. Here's a couple more. Check this one out. So let me spotlight this. This is another official GBL, that's Galactic Baseball League, of course, team. When you think of Bozeman, if you had a baseball team in Bozeman, Montana, what would you think, everybody in the live chat? Bozeman, Montana, what would be the team name? Well, the team name would be, obviously, the Phoenixes, the Bozeman Phoenixes, right? Because of First Contact. And then check out the back. That's the front. You put it on, you look super stylish.
Stitches on the
It's
earth.
so cool.
So cool.
Check out the back.
I love that. I love
Wow.
that.
And the side patches.
Mhm.
Love that.
That's how I
Soul
learned the bee
patches.
thing.
So each sleeve has
Ooh.
this design.
Yeah.
I can't believe there's sleeve art too, in addition. Like,
I'm going
These
to be
are
wearing
amazing
these
shirts.
throughout the weekend too. So check this one out.
Mm.
oh, I love that.
I like to
bag.
think
No,
you have
there's like
one of every single shirt.
Yeah, there's like the Cubs and the Bears and the Lions.
Mhm.
But if you got a Vulcan city, it would be called the
So
Shakar
good.
Salots. Oh, that's
Yeah.
green.
And you know what is one of my like the most genius things of this? That it's an IDIC sign, like
There.
worked
Yeah.
into the logo.
So cool.
And then the back's got a nice little official
I
guy.
love
Oh
that.
my god, he's wearing a hat. Cute. Oh,
Darth likes it too. I can hear him making little
he's
sounds.
gonna steal your shirt if you're not careful. You
Yeah.
better get your laundry out of the dryer fast.
I had one more shirt. What the hell?
So anyway, now there's a couple more things on the website that I want to point out really quickly, but I'll just pull them up here. Let me see, just
can't
because
get
I'm
enough of
really
those
proud of
pictures.
these.
The candle picture. Oh my god.
I'm really proud of the family line. There are only a couple in the family line right now.
So beautiful.
This is the first one.
Oh, and also, can you share who you've given the family line to so far?
Well, I don't know. I wish I could.
Okay.
I'll have to think about it.
Yeah.
So to get a better look, I guess we should get a better look at the family line.
I love the fanning that's going on in the comments of Ryan's shirt fit and the work that he's put in.
Right.
Uh-oh, what is
A lot of flex emojis.
that's you guys, that's the shirt. I'd never worked out a day in my life. The shirt turned an ordinary schlub like myself into a schlub that looks like he works out.
Oh my god.
That's the key. That's the magic of the shirt.
That'll
And
sell
you
them.
get 25% off, not looking like a schlub. That's the key right there.
Mm.
So the family line here is, check this out. What you've got is the Ferengi family. Quark,
Look at those
Nog,
smiles.
Ram,
So
Lita,
beautiful.
Ishka, Zek. And you can get it on different
Everybody
colored
smiles.
shirts.
Love the colors.
Oh man, I almost got that one.
And then
Beautiful.
you've also got the Cisco family shirt, because come on, when you think family, you think Jake
The people who
Cisco,
won the
Ben
best
Cisco,
family at the Lappies last year.
Joseph Cisco. That's right.
Mhm.
You
Ah,
could
his
zoom in.
smile.
And you even have baby Cisco right here
So cute.
Mm.
from the final episode.
And his smile.
Aww.
Love it.
Oh, Jennifer.
And Sarah.
So
Oh,
these make me so
juicy.
happy. So I hope it makes everybody else happy to look at them and purchase them and wear them. And you're going to spread the joy when you're wearing that, because I mean, that's what I envision with these, walking around in a Star Trek convention or whatever and making people happy. But then with the baseball ones, you're just walking around and people are like, "Ooh, that must be a minor league team," or "I've never heard of Shikar." And what is that? A bear cat? What's going on? And now you can finally, like Darth, anytime dudes like come up to you and try to talk sports to you, you're always like, "Dude, I don't watch
Rise
sports.
up,
I don't know."
rise up.
Right. Yeah, come on, hello.
But now you can.
Don't look like guy knows anything about sports.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's it. That's the big thing. We could talk about that forever, or I could. But those are mainly the designs that are going on right now. There are obviously a few others, and there are more going up. I really like the way the Ryza and Chill looks like on aqua blue. That's a really good color.
You like a tropical vibe to it?
Yeah,
that is
feels
cool.
like Calypso.
A tiki room did just open in my neighborhood.
Our friend Shar is showing up.
Sure.
Oh my gosh, look at Char's. I don't know if I've seen like the thumbnail that comes up.
Sure.
Yay, she's
Oh,
got prune juice.
Yeah.
Is that what she's drinking today?
No,
the t-shirt.
she's wearing.
I don't think she can hear us yet. Let's all do weird stuff.
No.
So let's see what's going on in the live chat, everybody. Everybody in the live chat, let us know, what is your favorite shirt design that you saw? And while you're doing that, Shark, can you hear us now?
Yes, sorry about
good.
that.
No, not at all. We can hear you
I
loud
got
and
my
clear.
computer back and I have had to reinstall and reconfigure everything, and a little hiccup there.
That's okay. Great time. Oh, this is Darth Shuey. You may have met him. He designed all of these shirts.
Hey, great
No,
job.
it was-
Killing
He's
it.
wearing one.
Lendl.
Shark, can you show off the shirt you're wearing today? Everybody check the suit.
Certainly.
Prune juice and chill. Gorgeous. Thank you.
Oh my gosh, you looked amazing.
A warrior
I was
shirt.
just saying, you looked so good at the PICARD premiere in that with the blazer. Oh my gosh, I love that
Amazing.
look.
That's how I dress up, is I wear
Yeah.
a t-shirt and then put a little something over it to pretend I'm formal.
I loved it.
That was a good time. Katie, how are you doing?
It's my shoulder's throbbing, but seeing you guys helps. So I'm here.
Oh, lady.
So
It's
Yep.
good to see you, though.
it's good to see you.
We just got done with the B5 Discord chat. That was
Oh
a
my
lot
gosh,
of
you
fun. The
guys
panel
were
was fun.
so
Oh my
fun.
gosh.
Oh my gosh, when you started talking about Morden's 90s hairstyles, doing everything besides frosted tips, I was like putting on my makeup, trying not to giggle because I was doing my eyeliner. I was like, oh my gosh, I would have, like, if there was a Babylon 5-inch line, it would have to be Morden with like
Oh my
frosted
gosh.
tips.
Some of the fashion choices, boy, they were a little questionable.
Amazing. You two are just so fun to hang out with.
Oh,
It's
this is
fun.
funny. So I was muted for a second there, and then I unmuted myself, and I see Kimber Sports saying Ryan is muted. Boy, I get ratted out every time. I always go like, and then Melissa goes, Ryan, you're we can't hear you. You're muted. Like all super nice. And I'm like, oh, that wasn't funny anyway.
And I'm like, wait, let him say the first couple sentences because it'll be a joke and he can get it out of his system. Then we'll tell him.
Or next time, just be like, no, we heard you, Ryan.
Yeah,
It
I
was
heard
very
you.
funny.
Yeah.
Thank you. No need to repeat it. Well, Shar, we were talking about the website. We just showed it off to everybody, mostly in bits and pieces. We had JJ Lendl joining us, who is supremely talented. And now I just asked the live chat, because I'm such a nerd. I'm such like this. These are like deep cut things. I feel like this is for deep cut Star Trek fans. It like represents something, prune juice in Star Trek. Most people get it, but not the most casual fan. The baseball ones are super deep cut. The family ones are very sweet, but
I was
Kimber's-
actually, I have to say really fast, like, I don't know if you guys watched The View this week, where the TNG, like the 4 TNG people who were in New
I
York.
never miss an episode of The View.
Yeah, well, I watched it because of the TNG episode this week with like Patrick Stewart, Jonathan Frakes, Gates McFadden, and Michael Dorn. They went to The View to see Whoopi, and they changed the whole set into 10 Forward. And she was wearing a Guinan costume, and she served them drinks, and she gave Michael Dorn prune juice. But in the audience, like nobody understood what was happening. You hear like 3 laughs, which I'm like, dude, this thing is filmed by my apartment. I would have been there at like 4 a.m. to get a spot. But
the people that got that reference were very pleased.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, watching that yesterday was
Looking this
such a
up.
treat.
Oh, so good.
She looks so good in the costume. Oh my gosh.
I'm like, I
All the
can't
clips
believe
are
they
online.
decked out that whole The View set to look like 10 Forward. Even the lighting was amazing.
Yeah.
Incredible.
It was unreal how well they did. Because I can't imagine they had much
I'm like, you're
time.
just gonna do that and then knock it down. Keep that up. I want to go.
Dude, look through their
Yeah.
dumpster, Anne Marie, because
Yeah.
your podcasting setup could be lit.
Yes.
True. That is true.
Get some souvenirs.
Crazy.
Oh
She
my
looks great.
gosh.
And that wasn't even
Look
like a
at
one-dimensional backdrop. That was like 3D with lighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I'm watching this
Wow, that's
great.
cool.
whole thing.
It was really cool.
Aw.
It was a great interview too.
Yeah, and people in the audience thought that it was just a joke about Michael Dorn getting older and needing prune juice to stay regular.
Yeah, they didn't get it.
Uh,
They just thought she was being mean.
Yeah.
Serious.
No.
So,
Oh my gosh.
oh yeah. So favorite ones. I'm very curious about this. Kimber Spores says family and It's a Jake are her favorites. I love the It's a Jake. I can't believe that one hasn't been done a million times before, but I checked and it hadn't. So I was like, okay, I guess I'll do it. If you guys sure you don't want to.
Right. It's been memed forever, but not as a shirt.
Right. All over the place. And it's a cake. A lot of people like the It's a Cake birthday cake, which is brilliant too. I love that.
Yes.
Let's see. One Trek fan says Cisco Family and Stembolt and Chill are my favorites. Can I use the code to buy more than one if I buy at the same time? Yeah. It's set to unlimited. Unlimited amount of time till Monday night. And unlimited amount of uses. Riza and Chill looked fab in the black. Lunar says Bejor Baseball and Stembolt and Chill. But it was so cool working with JJ because he knows so much about baseball. So he got all of the references that I was throwing his way. And how smart is this, right? The majors, right? Because that's not just Major Kira,
Right.
but, and I know she's Colonel Kira now, but the team was created when she was a major back then.
You know who
That's the
needs
lore
that?
behind
Yeah.
it.
Lawrence DeSoto. I just feel
Yep.
like there's not enough Bajoran merch out there, and he's like one of the ultimate Bajoran
Yep.
cosplayers.
And now, for those of you that may not know, in baseball, you can go through the minor leagues, and the main Major League Baseball is called the Majors. So it's a nice little nod there.
double entendre.
What did you say, Darth?
Little double entendre.
Yep.
Definitely.
And we knew her longer as Major than we did as Colonel.
This way we can say they're technically Major League.
Yep.
There you go.
Kimber says Ryan is bringing the people what they want. Well, here's hoping. I'm just wanting to create something that I would like as a fan. Like what would I like? What would I bring? I would merge, my love of sports nerddom and Star Trek nerddom. But then also like the and Chill, I felt like was a good way to kind of be a little suggestive, a little silly, a little adult, just more than just like the average thing. Like a picture of just Neelix's head is cool, but you kind of want to be like, have fun and be creative. Star Trek fans are so freaking smart and clever and creative.
This is my favorite comment from the live chat so far. Faith Howell says, humans seem to like their sports balls. I need to blend in.
That's the key, Faith.
Corbin Creek.
Now you can.
Darth, do you remember what I taught you several years back in North Hollywood when you said, when you said everybody's always wanted to talk sports with me. And I said, just tell them you love poo holes. Remember?
That's an actual baseball thing. That's a person.
Oh,
Yeah, Albert
man.
Pujols. Yeah.
Oh.
And so if anybody would come up to Darth
growing up.
and be like, hey, mention like the Dodgers or the time, you'd be like, hey, yeah, but Pujols, am I right? Right? Pujols? And they'd be, yeah.
This is an actual part of a sports conversation. This is awesome.
Was it
That looks like real prune juice.
Was it you, Darth, that said the perfect line that you just learned recently? If you don't want to talk about sports or don't know anything about sports and somebody asks you a sports question, you go, don't get me started.
Yeah,
And they're like,
oh.
oh.
You just got to be very passionate about it. Yeah, you guys are going to lose this year. You guys suck.
Very
Oh
good.
my gosh.
Anyway, so I'll put the link in the live chat, but let's talk more about Anne-Marie. You were saying while JJ was still here, there's something important to bring up, and I don't remember what it was.
Yeah, the Lappy's prediction submission for prizes, which closes tonight.
Right. Tell them all about it.
Okay, so you may know that there are options to like do these worksheets for the Oscars, like at an Oscar party, and you all do predictions on this worksheet, and then you have like little contests at the party to see who got the closest. So we kind of parlayed that into a big contest. So we have different point values assigned for different like legacy or universe or new or just like the for fun categories. And so basically there's a big Google Doc of everything. You choose for each category who you think the fans voted for. This isn't for who you voted for. It's like, how will you know the fandom? And then at the end, you can hit submit, and we will be giving prizes, I think, to the top 3 winners. And that will be
What do they
announced on
win?
Monday at closing. Different size packages.
So wait.
Way.
So
My
if
mind
you
went
get-
there too, Katie.
Yeah.
What do you mean? So if you get
Ryan's
Might be
first
the
place,
pain meds, but man.
Ryan
if you
said
get
it.
first place,
Keep
what do you
taking the
get,
pain meds.
Anne-Marie?
You get a really big package. That's what Ryan always does. I'm not
Keep
even
going,
I know I don't.
Yeah, you do. Like second prize is still a big package, and third prize is a little smaller package.
But it's still great.
It's still big.
They're all
That's not
amazing.
like bad at
Yeah.
all. It's going to be
You know
great.
what to do. Like, yeah.
Yeah,
Who doesn't want a
Um,
package?
exactly.
It's free, and you get it just for knowing other Star Trek fans. Just by saying, you know what, this was my favorite episode, but I think that the Star Trek fans are going to pick this as the best episode. So it's totally different than voting for the winners. You already did that. Now you're just guessing what's going to win, and then you get free cool stuff coming your way. So
and Mohammed
definitely,
has put the link in the chat in the thingy.
that's right.
And then you have to put your
in the live
you
chat. Yeah.
You have to
Thank
put
you,
your
Mohammed.
email, and you have to put like what name you want announced, so that we're not having to announce your email when we announce the winners. And basically you can start seeing how you did, because tomorrow we have the Golden Globes, which are the 7 just for fun categories announced. And then on Sunday during the hype show pre-Lappies with Sci-Fi Sisters, Randy Frank from Lambda Quadrant, and Lori Ulster from Trek Movie, they'll be announcing 2 of the main categories. And
What?
then I know it's gonna be crazy. And then the Lappies will announce all the remaining, I think, 21 categories. And then we'll announce who gets the prizes on Monday at the closing ceremonies.
23,
And
I
it's
think.
23 totals. We gave away 23 minus 2. Check my math.
24, 22. Anyway, so yeah, it's 29 altogether. So it's 22, 20. I don't remember. But yeah. Anyway, so the point is, on Saturday, the first 7 will be announced. Those are just for fun, but they count in the contest. And then the pregame show will be, you will get 2 announcements. Surprise. And then, so that's going to be really fun. And then there's going to be the Lappies, and you're going to watch all of those and get all of your answers. And then after that, there's a post-game show, right? Shar?
That's right. I'll be there.
Yeah.
We'll talk about all the
Yay.
things.
Anne-Marie's going to be there
It's gonna
too.
be like Sports Center. Yeah, and Brie
I
Belke
wish.
and Dr. Larry Nemechek, Dr. Trek, and
Fantastic.
John Orvilla of Green Rant, who I saw in the live chat earlier. We love him.
Yeah, everybody.
Cool.
John Orchiola had a family issue, so please send him some very well wishes and keep his family in your thoughts, and send him a lot of really good and happy and positive vibes. He will theoretically still be with us on the Sunday night show, but if he isn't, that's why. So keep sending him your good vibes. And he's in the live chat, you said, Anne-Marie?
I saw him there. I'm on my phone, so I can't do the app thing to see, but he was definitely there earlier.
Yes, he is. He's listening in.
Love that guy.
Thanks, John.
And then Mohammed said first place prize may or may not be a Tesla.
May or may not. That's
We'll
Probably
see.
not be a Tesla.
We'll see who we can get to
See,
sponsor.
I don't even know if I have any Teslas left to.
You gave them all
Yes.
away.
I probably have some. Darth
Oh
will
my
check the laundry
gosh.
room.
Hey,
Oh my
in
gosh.
the backyard.
That's where I put
Don't
my
even want to
Teslas.
start rumors that way. This is all volunteer, you know.
So when do the submissions close, Ryan?
Tonight at 11:59 Pacific
Yeah.
time. So basically the rest of the night. Those of you on the East Coast, don't even worry about it. Just tonight. Tonight's the last night. Those of you on the West Coast, if you stay up late, like myself
That's
and
like
Shar.
not even bar time here.
Yeah, I better go. Actually, myself, it's past my bedtime.
Yeah,
So,
good night, Darth. Happy Friday
Aw.
night
Yeah.
at 6
woohoo.
o'clock.
Yeah.
Thanks,
to meet
Darth.
you.
Oh my God.
Oh,
Keep up that
Shar,
amazing work.
you actually met Darth's dad, Frank, at the PICARD
Mhm.
premiere.
Oh,
That's,
yeah. Okay. I did not realize that was your dad.
I just thought of
Cool.
that. Yeah.
Nice.
Oh, Frank
Very
was
nice
in the
guy.
live chat earlier.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Cool.
All right. Thanks,
Thanks.
Darth.
You guys.
Bye.
All right. So
We
programming
had
note.
one other. Yeah, I was just gonna say, Jinx.
Mhm. But before we do the programming note, everybody at home, just want to point out something. Did you know that Melissa Longo sells shirts herself as well? Yet she decided today to wear a shirt in honor of this fun thing to help promote mine.
Mm,
So we have got to, you guys,
are you
talk about
kidding?
Melissa's fine wares.
Yeah.
Because they are so freaking gorgeous and I love them. And she also has, if I remember correctly, VTC4 as a promo code all weekend. Is that right? When does this last till?
Until Monday at 11:59 Pacific Standard Time.
Okay, well, ours ends at 11:58. I just tricked you into, wait, that means you get an extra minute. All right, never mind. So check this out, everybody. It's theintrovertedrepublic.com. And you may have seen it on Star Trek Speed Dating last night. Check this out. Look how smart
And
they
the
are. Look at
Tumblr
that.
Melissa's
Yes.
using today.
They even add
Woohoo.
these cool promotional things. They are a step ahead. Look at that. Love it.
Nice.
That was so fun.
And then you would just click over to the Walking Art Made by Melissa
Mm.
tab, or All Things Introverted, which is her partner Quan does those. Check
Mhm.
these out. You've got the LLAP collection. This one is super popular. People are going nuts for this
I've
one. The
seen
purples.
so many people wearing that.
Yep.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
It's
Keep your ears open.
yes.
cool.
And on the front is the 7th rule.
Mhm. Chat pack. And there are always more
Nice.
being added is the
Mhm.
cool thing.
And my shirts have things on the sleeves too.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's cool.
Fancy.
It says Walking Art Made by Melissa on the sleeves.
Ooh.
So, you know,
That's a good color.
I love
Yeah.
that
That's
color.
really pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
and
called
it looks
Dusty
good
Rose.
on that model.
You know what Dusty
Oh my
Rhodes reminds
gosh,
me
where'd
of?
you find these models?
Well, they were they're stock
That's
models,
Jim.
but
Yeah.
You don't know
Is
Jim?
he seen anybody?
Oh man, you guys.
Oh my
Anne-Marie
gosh.
gets crazy when we're interviewing people. She starts looking for their
Shut up,
hands.
don't tell them.
Blowing your cover.
Their left hands.
Yeah. Let me just take a quick look at some more of these very quickly.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I love the bag.
The bags are awesome.
Yes.
I need to get that.
Especially
Take it
like
to the
I
store.
love when people and also like conventions because you're like carrying around so much stuff in the
Yes.
convention room.
That's what I was
love
thinking.
checking everybody's tote bags to see what they're
Exactly. It is.
Yeah.
It's functional. This is what Melissa excels in, functional art.
yeah.
I like
I'm
that.
not nearly as quick as JJ because I'm still doing most of my stuff by hand and I'm slowly figuring out digital stuff. So all of these were originally hand drawn.
Wow.
That's insane.
That's cool.
Oh my God, I love this one. It's the text at the bottom that does it for me. Original copy.
That's
Oh my
cute.
gosh.
That's a big win right there.
Yeah.
Can we get a close up of the Guinan one? That is cool.
Sure.
Because we
Yeah,
just saw the
there she
photo
is.
Whoopi.
Yes.
Listener, this might be the one that I have to get. Sorry, Bag, but I'm a big Guinan fan.
Sorry, Bag. Sorry, Baggy.
Oh my gosh, hilarious.
Baggy the villain.
I'm such a sucker for good t-shirts, man. I love
Oh,
them.
I didn't know that about you, Shar.
You didn't?
I'm like, nobody has a better t-shirt collection than you. Oh my gosh.
I'm a freaking t-shirt whore.
Oh my gosh. You have some really good ones. Especially
It's my
some of
thing.
your Babylon 5 ones are just out of control.
You know what's sad is some of those are worn out now and I have to use them as workout shirts.
Oh,
I need more of them, but I'm running out of closet space.
Mm-hmm. I feel that struggle.
oh, I know. I'm like, I honestly, it's so hard for me to get anything new because I'm like, I live in a studio.
I put my
I'm
bed
absolutely
on
running out of
risers,
space.
so I'm like, put all the extra clothes under the bed. And
Smart.
I've been thinking of doing this.
do
Changing
the
my
college
bed.
dorm sales. All it
Yeah.
is, like 4 little pedestals, you pop it on. Oh, amazing.
Oh,
And then
It
you just
hurts
have
a
like
lot
a
more when you
giant.
fall, though.
Okay. I have to
Covered.
say though, like it's kind of ruined my queen size mattress because it's sort of more made for
Oh.
like twin size dorm beds.
Yeah.
Mm.
Do it at
well,
your
I
own
was thinking of building something. I was thinking of building something with like shelves underneath the bed so that it's raised up. But yeah,
Do
there's
it.
a lot going on.
fun.
Are you into woodworking at all, Melissa?
I do like making things, and yeah, and I like working with my hands, and I'm usually pretty good at that.
Are you making anything today you'd like to share, Melissa?
I'm making my top for the Lappy Awards.
How crafty is that? She's got an award
Wow.
show in 2 days and she's like, let me just whip something up real quick with my own
Oh my
bare
god, it's
hands.
like Project Runaway VTC.
Yeah, and I am
Nice.
hand sewing it because I'm too lazy to crack out my sewing machine because it's a little project. So
Wow.
Whoa.
Dang.
See,
yeah.
this just goes to reinforce what I said with Sirach. We need to have a crafting hour where it's like
Mhm.
all Trekkie crafts.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I want to see this.
Exactly.
Okay.
Like how to
Everybody
make
in
a
the
tribble.
live chat and everybody here, if we did a crafting corner, what would be your craft of what do you build? I'll go first because I want everybody to know that you don't have to be artistically inclined. There's no correct answer that starts with I don't know how to or whatever, because I am very, very bad. I can't draw. I can't paint. I tried sewing when I was 12 and the bag ended up lopsided. Everybody else in the class
It happens.
did it. My duffel bag was whatever, and it was like bendy material. It was a freak show. I was very embarrassed, and my brother's was much better because he had done it 2 years prior in his sewing class. I was like, oh, that looks, I want a duffel bag. And I tried it and it was terrible. But anyway, so I can't do anything at all. Like I don't have that kind of stuff. It's all in my brain, but it doesn't come out onto the. So what would I do? I was trying to stall right there to think of something.
Nice.
But your brain
It almost
came up
worked.
with all of these. So and you
Yeah.
had somebody help you execute them.
But I wouldn't be, you know
But
what the most embarrassing thing is? And thank you,
It's-
Melissa. That's very nice. But I'll tell you the most embarrassing thing is when I'm trying to explain something to somebody that is talented artistically, like a JJ or a Scott Baker or a Scott Jensen or somebody. When I'm trying to explain to them, sometimes I'll draw a picture, like I'll draw and I'll be like, kind of like this. And I swear if those pictures ever come out, people are gonna laugh at me.
Oh,
They're
Ryan,
gonna
you
be
should
like,
see
the
what I
fuck is
sketch
that?"
out for my work because I sketch out website layout and designs and just to show kind of like a very vague idea of where things will go. Because that way it's so much easier just to do the actual coding after you've planned it out. Most of it's just planning and then like 5% is the actual typing of work. There's nothing wrong with that. But are they hideous looking? Absolutely they are.
Yeah. Thank you, Shar. You bought me enough time to finally think of something. Okay.
There you go. You're welcome.
My crafting corner would be that I would be good at helping you move furniture into the best possible positioning. Super, don't laugh at me, Melissa, but I'm really good at organizing shit and I love
Which
doing
way?
it. I like,
Ooh,
yeah, I love
yes.
that
I love
stuff. And I'm
this.
super efficient. And
Okay,
it's,
yes,
I'm
but
really
nobody
good
would
at that.
call you to move furniture because you had those broken ribs and like
A lot of
they're
people
still
have called
mending
me to
a
move
little
furniture.
bit.
I had
he helped
people.
me move furniture.
Oh my God, that's right.
He
I
helped
was
me
so
move
worried.
myself. Like
Oh God, I remember.
Yeah, I was moving a refrigerator at Melissa's place just like 6 months after like 5 broken ribs and broken vertebrae or whatever it
my
was.
It wasn't
Dangerous.
6
Gosh.
months.
Moving's
What was
a
There's a lot of
pain.
people there.
It was 5 months. It's so dangerous. Be
I lifted
careful.
one refrigerator with
Yeah.
one hand. But anyway,
Just one refrigerator. I guess. So we have to talk about programming notes really fast.
okay, you're right. But then we hogged very quickly. Shar, what would you do with crafting corner? Would it be graphic design?
Okay. I wish I was super crafty. Like I wish I could do woodworking or like a cosplay thing. The one thing I can do is make soap. That would have to be my thing.
That's freaking
Oh
awesome.
wait, I
though.
Dude,
forgot I
that's
knew this
cool.
about you. You had it like wasn't it an Etsy shop?
Yeah, I had a business for a little while and now it's just more of like a glorified hobby. But like I used to make Star Trek soaps. Like I'd have the TNG designs for all the uniform colors. I made a prototype of Voyager, but that was really hard to make, so I didn't sell it. And then I tried a couple others, like I had Wesley's sweater, Deanna
It was
Troy.
so cool.
One of the
What? On a
jumpsuits. It was
soap? That's
fun.
brilliant.
Yeah, I'm doing even more stuff in terms of like skill level now that I'm just doing it as a hobby. Like I can relax and enjoy it and try just to invest in the skill. And yeah, it's fun. I enjoy it. I love it.
So awesome.
What about you,
And it's
Katie?
a practical thing.
Oh, I'd cosplay corner
Very.
all the way. All the way.
Mhm.
Heck yeah.
Good thinking. What about you, Melissa? What would you do?
No, I don't know.
Because you
It
could do. You actually have a lot of crafty things that you do.
Yeah, I mean, it
Those
depends
cool
on the
spill
mood.
paint things. Those are so
The
awesome.
Pour
Or the
painting.
pour paint. Yeah.
Oh, those are so
Yes.
cool. Oh my
I have a
gosh.
few
Yes,
in the
please.
works.
They
Ah,
are
that's so pretty.
cool.
Oh,
That is
that one I
awesome.
wasn't supposed to show.
I've never seen those before.
I saw
What is
none.
that? What are those?
These are pour paintings, and I drew some figures on there. They're gonna be 3D dancing figures.
Wow.
Wow.
I just haven't finished them yet.
So pretty.
That's
It's so
awesome.
Pour
I
painting.
It kind of
love-
looked like soap.
Yeah, they do.
I love when you post the pictures of like how you're doing it. It's so cool. Oh my gosh.
Well, and they always turn out differently than they start out because of how they dry. You never know how they're going to turn out. And then trying to, 1 second. I'll have show you one that's kind of
Oh, I thought you were about to have a cat jump on you. That's
I was
usually,
like-
that's usually when the cat's about to
I was
attack
like, what
you.
did Mochi say?
Just 1 second, I'll show you.
All right, Anne
Cool.
Marie,
He said, wait,
what's
what
your
did that
story?
cat say the other day? Like, don't touch my fur. Or something. That cat music video.
No.
Whatever.
Cat
I don't
music
remember
video.
a cat music
Remember
video with "Don't
when
Touch
you
My
were
Fur."
like sending everybody that was like, don't touch my fur. Like, whatever.
I don't remember. I must send too many cat videos
You
because I don't
do.
even remember
Like
that.
video.
Actually, you do.
Well, Anne Marie, what would you do? Would
Yeah.
you create like a lint brush
Ooh.
roller to keep cats
I don't know
away?
What I do. Yeah, I don't know. Oh, you know what is hilarious to me? Like we had to do these special interest groups in grade school. And so I was sick the day they told like you got to sign up. So I got put in the latch hooking one. Turns out it's like a really fun skill to know. So my favorite thing is to go to Michael's and buy like the ugliest possible latch hook kit and then do those.
What's a latch?
Oh,
Latch hook
kit?
is like this hideous art form, but in like the most fun kitschy way, where it's like all these pieces of like short yarn and you loop them through like a canvas pattern. And they'll have like hideous things like two pandas kissing or like, but like in latch hook form, which is not a very precise like art form, it's like scratchy yarn and you're supposed to put it on a pillow.
Huh.
It'll be like, I did like one with like swans. They're really ugly. Like, I think the next one's gonna be like a bald eagle or like a penguin with a bow tie. But like, it's just like pieces of yarn sticking up, so it's not even like precision. It's just like they're atrocious, and it's like the cheapest form of yarn ever. So like lint goes everywhere. Like the best part
Is it that thing that it's
is
like
giving them to relatives.
oh my
it's
god.
like a thing that people, I think I've seen people like old ladies doing that in an airplane. Like when you're just sitting there and they're like just sticking something. Is it that
Well,
thing where they?
no, this is more like
No, that's
I don't think
punch
many
sewing.
people do it.
I'm
That's
so
cross stitch.
Yeah, this is like little bits of yarn, and I mean, it's like a ridiculous art form.
It
but
looks
very
like
fun.
shag carpeting.
Yes. Yes.
Melissa, what were you going to show us? You're going to show us something really cool.
Oh yeah, one of my 4 paintings.
The dancing
Yeah,
goddess, if I remember correctly, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's amazing.
Just beautiful.
I love this. You are crafty.
Look at her whole
Dang.
neck. It's no
Very.
big deal. It's no
Yeah.
big deal. It's like,
Oh,
yes,
yes.
it is. That's so cool. If
Yeah.
I did that,
can
I'd have
also
to
stop home
recarpet my
intruders.
house.
Yeah.
Just go everywhere.
Okay, so here's something I just thought of. We have a programming note to get to because Anne-Marie's stressed and I could read it on her face. She's like, we better
Oh,
not.
no.
We got 5 minutes left. Anne-Marie, would you like to tell them the programming note?
That's right after this. So
Yeah.
yes, there unfortunately I think there and everybody just has to be very careful of COVID right now, and it's still out and about, and unfortunately like a couple people throughout our schedule have it, and so there had to be some schedule changes last minute. So the next thing, unfortunately, Greatest Generation can't make it for their cocktail hour, so you'll have to have cocktails on your own while we
Easy.
premiere.
Easy enough.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'll just do White
I got
Claws.
that part. We're good
Well-
so far. Go on.
So the next
Got a
thing
little
is
bit of
gonna be-
Romulan rye left.
Yeah.
Hey.
So the website has been updated to reflect this with our links, and the link below is perfect. But we're going to see Brian Volkweiss talk about his new and upcoming program or projects, which are just incredible. And we've had him on for the last virtual TrekCon. He did Center Seat, the History Channel, like Star Trek miniseries documentary,
Series,
and
yeah.
then like the toys that made us, the movies that made us, like stand-up comedy specials. He produces those. I mean, he does everything. And then he also has the Nacelle Network and Nacelle Company. So they like do the Investigates podcast with Gates McFadden. They do, they're coming out with like all these new different toys. And then I think most recently, I think it's Pluto TV where he has like a 24
Enough
hour.
with the Pluto TV.
Yeah. He has like a 24
more
hour a
commercials.
day channel.
So
he has
yeah,
a
I didn't
lot
know.
to discuss.
I did not realize how much this man
Crazy.
does. And they revive like these old 80s toys that never really took off too much. And he'll get the what's the word I'm looking for? It's a long day for me. Rights.
The licensing?
Licensing, bless you. Thank you. He'll get the license to it, and then they'll revive it and they'll make a cartoon out of it. So if there's some cartoons or some toys that you loved from the 80s, chances are we're going to be talking about it in just a couple minutes. So it's going to be really cool. You love this dude. He does a lot of Star Trek stuff, a lot of cool 80s stuff, sci-fi stuff, toys. But we've come to the end of the road, everybody, like Boys to Men mentioned.
And I
Wow.
just
Popped
throw
into
in,
my head.
there will be some Greatest Generation representation because, as I said, Brie Belke, who's basically the queen of Greatest Generation, will be at the Lappy's post show for the analysis.
Awesome.
That'll be excellent.
Well, Shar, where can everybody find you online? Where do you want to send people to? Starting now.
Well, come join me on Sunday for the Lappy's post show, first and foremost.
This gal gets it.
That's the soonest place you can find me. Otherwise, I am on Mastodon. You can find me there. The profanity at 10forward.social. Or you can find me on the Mission Log Discord doing all sorts of things there, including a weekly B5 discussion, much in line with what we did for our panel earlier today.
Mm-hmm. What about you, Katie, meteorologist?
Well, we have the science quiz show, which you'll be finding me at coming up at VTC. And also I'm just at weather_Katie, Facebook, Instagram,
Everywhere.
Twitter, and TikTok. And so many random fandoms on YouTube, which the channel surprisingly has a lot going on behind the scenes. So we'll see.
Ooh.
We're finally starting to do things. I have to find something to do.
You know who else is always doing things? Melissa Longo. Where can people find you online, by the way?
Well, right. This, as mentioned, the virtual TrekCon 4 all weekend, and the IntrovertedRepublic.com, and at Melissa Longo on social media.
Mm-hmm. You're so lucky that you have a name that nobody else has. So you could just say Melissa Longo, and then you just own that everywhere you go.
Yeah.
But you don't get like a mug or a keychain at a vendor shop.
Oh yeah.
and people always say my name wrong, so it's
actually
lucky, but it's not always lucky.
I
Sean
noticed
probably
that
too.
Oh yeah, I get called all sorts of names, but I noticed that at the PICARD premiere, Melissa, everybody's calling you Melissa. I'm like, no, guys, people should know this.
No.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Dr. Anne
Okay,
Marie
what about
Seagull
Captain
1.
Shaw's?
What's it? Yeah. Good knowledge.
Anne Marie Seagull 1 on Twitter. And also I will be at the science quiz tomorrow and all the live chats.
My favorite.
Obviously after this.
I love when you guys do the science quiz. It is like such a highlight for me. And I love it so much. It's so fun. And I hope everybody else loves it. I think they do. You can find me on Twitter at RyanTGHusk. That's at RyanTGHusk, or Virtual TrekCon, the 7th Rule, or Falling Tower on any social media. But really, just hang out the next few days, everybody. Go to virtualtrekcon.com. You're going to see more of all of us for the next few days. So just enjoy it. It's going to be fun. It's all fan interactive. It's very free.
So victory is like the video, and then the next video is starting right now, and you can find the link in the description box below.
Pro.
Sorry, just all my alerts are going off that the next video is starting.
Yeah, actually got 2 minutes. 1 minute.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
you're right. Let's
There
get
you
out of here. All right. Thanks, everybody. We will see you next time. Enjoy the show. And until then, have a chill weekend, right?
Yo,
Like some chill.
virtual TrekCon
Oh, yeah.
and chill.